guys? It is 5:30 a.m. October 29th, I believe. Yeah, October 29th. And I'm vlogging because I haven't done this in a while, and I've been trying to for a very long time. But I believe that today is the day of a new beginning for me in my life. So I'm on my way to the gym, but I will, expound upon this later. This is just the intro. Alright guys, so it is about 7:08. I'm almost home. Had a great workout, burned my calorie goal, which is 1,000. I'll put a screenshot up somewhere. Yeah, really great workout. Surprised at how good it was for it being so early in the morning, being fasted, not having consumed anything to eat. The amount of reps and weight I was able to do, and the length that I was able to go. I think I went maybe 40 minutes for my pull workout. It was a heavy pull day, and 45 minutes for my cardio, so that's about 85 minutes or so. So yeah, great progress, great results. Now let's dive into life. All right, so guys, yeah, basically really quick without overly long drawn out this video, whatever the case may be. Also, I'm in a dungeon. That's what I call this place until I get it back. It kind of just became like a storage. It's our third bedroom. But yeah, anyways, guys, welcome to the rebirth, a new chapter of my life. For a while, I've been, like I said before, I've been trying to get back into vlogging. Been trying to get back into a lot of things, honestly, but I just couldn't. And honestly, part of that is due in fact to, not to make any excuses for myself, but life just kind of happened. I lost my mother. I went through a lot with my second born son. Then a lot of life events happened that just kind of caused me to have to put everything on the back burner, for lack of a better term, and to just, I'm pretty sure it's recording. Double check, but I didn't want to get into this talking and not be recorded. Yeah, just kind of life just happened, and I had to put a lot on the back burner, myself included. Although I have been doing things that interest me, I've been not so chasing my dream, but working in it. Thank the Lord. And this just recently happened, as far as this breath of fresh air, this renewing breath that I'm getting, just kind of happened without me even looking for it and trying. And I think that's one of the best things about it, is because I've been pursuing this over the last year and a half, really, just wanting and longing to feel whole again, if that makes sense. When I lost my mom, that was a huge chunk of me. When I had to go through the hospital last summer with my son, that was the beginning of the decline, I would say. If I'm being honest, I feel like that was the beginning of the fall off of what I was and who I was, and just losing sight of everything. And then, of course, losing my mother a few months later was just like the icing on the cake, man. And so now, after having talks with a good friend of mine, two good friends of mine, and being surrounded by friends yesterday, just talking and chatting, worshiping together, and over the last, I want to say month, I've been seeking the Lord, honestly and truthfully, which is my whole goal in life anyway, is just to be truthful in everything that I do and genuine. I've been kind of like on this whole, I've been changing my lifestyle basically without trying to go too deep into it, and I don't know, but yeah, that's basically what it's been. And a series of events has happened where I've been seeing the Lord hands and work in my life more and more, and it's been causing me to really take a step back and view things for what it is and what it isn't. And this last weekend, it's just, yesterday, it clicked in my head like, okay, I know what I gotta do now. I know what it is. I have to be honest with myself. I have to look to myself, because I can no longer blame the loss of my mother, the grief, which it holds weight and is very true. But I can no longer use that as an excuse, really, to slack off, to be, just not who I was and who I know I am and who I know I can be and who I want to be, and the things that I want to do, and aspirations and dreams and goals. Like I was telling Kelly yesterday, I honestly don't know what I want to do anymore. And so that's something I have to pray on. There's a lot of things that I like to do. There's a lot of things that I aspire to do. There's a lot of things that I'm interested in. But what is it that I need to chase as far as like a career or life goals, that type of thing? You know what I mean? All growing up, they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And to a certain extent, I felt like I've accomplished that. Just because I wanted a clothing brand, I wanted to be successful. Well, as I look back on it, I did that. I established a clothing brand over the span of like 7 years. I was successful on many different levels. I've opened up a storefront. I have my clothing brand in different stores. I hit a goal of like numerically sales and things like that. So I've accomplished that. What's the next step? Like, what's the next step? How do I get that hunger to continue that, rebrand it and go forward with it? Because design and creating and clothing is something that I'm very passionate about. I don't see myself doing nothing outside of that where I'm happy other than helping people. And that's a whole other topic, but like that's just like one of the things that I'm like trying to wrap my mind about. It's just like, who is Stefan with or without Vintage Living? And if you guys don't know, that's the name of my clothing brand that I have, Vintage Living. So it's a lot of things that I want to do. I got my degree in marketing, public relations, and business communication. There's a lot of different avenues I can go with that. I'm interested in sports, fitness industry, graphic design, things like that. You know, it's a lot of different avenues that I can go down, but what is it that God has called me to do? You know, and I think that's the big question that I'm going to be praying about and seeking from the Lord to answer over the course of this next few weeks, months, year, and then just do my best to try to hear Him and pursue things wholeheartedly with Him at the forefront of it. And, you know, because over the last year, I've kind of just been doing things to make ends meet, to say that I did it, to like, you know, fulfill myself in a sense and try to find that purpose that I lost. But honestly, that can only come from God. So that is the wake-up call that I had, that I needed. And it's so crazy because me and my wife was talking about it. She was like, literally, our pastor, we call him Prophet, literally, he told you about this. He warned you about this many months ago. And I was like, yeah, he did. And in that moment when he did it, I couldn't see it. I couldn't believe it because I still felt like I had that grip. I still felt like I had that desire in me, you know, but now that I can realize it and come to terms with it, I was losing it. I had an ounce of it, but I didn't have it like I had it before. And so now that I've finally come to terms with it, I finally accepted it, and it makes sense in my head, the only thing to do is move forward. Not even try to get it back, because I heard this quote where it's like, you can't be what you once were, you can only be better. And so that's what I'm seeking and chasing after. So here's to life more abundantly, life, new goals, new seasons, new things, new YouTube channel, new content, new everything to, get my creative juices flowing. I have a couple of projects lined up over the course of this next month of November, and so I'm going to be praying and seeking the Lord to guide me in those and to see what happens. And yeah, that's kind of what this video is, just a reintroduction to myself. Y'all will learn more about me as I learn more about me, who I am, who is the 26-year-old Stefan, because I turn 26 next year. Who is he as a father, as a brother, as a husband, as a leader? Who is that person? Yeah. So let's enjoy the journey. Let's make it a great one. Cheers to just life, and the opportunity we get to mess up, make mistakes, and the second chance that we also get to just do things, because every day we wake up, that's a sign that we haven't fulfilled our purpose yet. If we're still on this earth, then there's a reason for us to be here. So keeping that in mind is just going to allow me to wake up every day with a fire in my belly to pursue what it is that I need to do and get what needs to get done, and just take care of my family and be a better man for my wife, for my kids, for my siblings, and for me, so yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for waiting. I don't even know how many subscribers I got, but let's just say I got 0 right now. Thank you guys for just staying down, being supportive, and here's to growth. Here's to prosperity. Here's to new achievements. Here's to new life. Let's do it together. Peace.